Hello, how are you guys doing today? This whole FTX saga is absolutely freaking insane. It's literally the twilight freaking zone. And the deeper you dig, the more time that passes, you realize just how absolutely absurd everything is and the absolute tentacles of Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, Alameda, and all of these other sub umbrella companies that Sam had his hands in. So we find out yesterday that Sam Bankman-Fried paid, or FTX paid, Kevin O'Leary $15 million. $15 freaking million to be a spokesperson for FTX. It's freaking insane. Besides for that, you have all of these crypto influencers, financial influencers. Meet Kevin got nearly $200,000 himself. And now we find out that Sam Bankman-Fried gave 3 loans to the CEO of The Block. The Block, if you don't know, is one of the larger premier crypto news outlets out there, right? So these are the people that are writing crypto articles and crypto data and crypto news and report about things that Sam Bankman-Fried is literally in. The CEO of The Block, called Michael McCaffrey, right, first got a loan in 2021. That loan is what was able to get him to become a CEO. 3 total loans. I'll go over it in just a moment. He officially resigned, stepped down as CEO. Employees on Twitter of The Block are disgusted by this and said, hey, we had no idea about this. This is insane. He was the only one that knew. He kept us in the dark. I don't think that's the case. I think definitely other people knew. I don't know to what extent. That's my opinion. I can't, I'm just thinking out loud. It can't be that nobody knew, okay? Bobby Moran, who's the Block's chief revenue officer, is going to step up as CEO, effective immediately. This is the exact quote statement from the Block. No one at the Block had any knowledge of this financial arrangement besides from Mike, Moran said in a statement. From our own experience, we have seen no evidence that Mike ever sought to improperly influence the newsroom or research teams, particularly in their coverage of Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, and Alameda Research. I don't believe that. Everybody was riding the D. Everybody was sucking the rooster. Straight up, bro. Straight freaking up. This guy paid everybody. And maybe people weren't favorable, but people were not aggressive. You know how you know this? You can see right now in the mainstream media that's covering what's happening with FTX, how absolutely lax and nice they are to him. You could see it. Even today. And honestly, if not for Elon Musk and Twitter, he would have gotten a pass. That's like the only thing that's freaking saving us. The craziest thing is, he's actually going to go on Tuesday in front of Congress, the House Financial Services Committee, and he's going to testify. And this is after Representative Maxine Waters did not want to pursue a subpoena. Through Twitter, they're like, hey, you have enough information, you can come on the show. Sam was trying to weasel out of it. So this is the way it went. $12 million in 2021, and that was used to buy out other investors in the crypto news data and research provider. And that actually got Michael to become CEO. That's what got him to become the CEO. A second payment of $15 million was a loan in January, and that was used to help fund day-to-day operations. And this is the kicker. This is the best one. $16 million earlier this year, was used to purchase real estate in the Bahamas. Real estate in the freaking Bahamas, guys. Guys, nearly $45 million. That's crazy. Was lent out. Now, the craziest part is, this is all coming full circle, and there is so much more than this. And Sam Bankman-Fried is going on all of these Twitter spaces, and he's doing so many of these different interviews. And I was listening to Lex Friedman, CoffeeZilla. He was interviewing him, and they were talking about this, and it's absolutely insane. And he's coming out with this narrative that he didn't know anything. He just made a couple of mistakes, and he's going to try to blame Caroline Ellison, presumably, right? What everyone's thinking. And if she has any information, it's going to come out in court. I don't know, what he's going to try to do. I don't know what he's going to try to get out of this. But it's definitely absolutely insane what's happening right now with Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you already know. But if you don't know, very, very simple. Sam Bankman-Fried had FTX. FTX has many subsidiaries. FTX is missing around $8 billion in customer funds. Apparently, there was co-mingling of funds between FTX, Alameda, and a million of the other subcategories and sub-companies. Sam Bankman-Fried, Carolyn Ellison, and a couple of other key employees lived in the Bahamas, and they basically had a fest, right? Bunch of geeky, no disrespect, supposedly really smart, and they are smart, kids running multi-billion-dollar company. Now, CZ goes on Twitter and he starts taking shots at Sam. He starts taking shots at Kevin O'Leary because Kevin O'Leary is on Squawk Box and he's basically saying, hey, I was given $15 million. I didn't do my due diligence. Kevin O'Leary literally said he didn't do his due diligence because everybody was thinking that everybody investing in Sam Bankman-Fried, the other person is doing. So he's like, I didn't do it because I thought the other person did, and the other person thought the other person did, and this person thought that this person did. And then, lo and behold, you almost have an entire collapse of the cryptocurrency market. So CZ says, hey, within a year and a half of investing, because I don't know if you guys know, he invested around $200 million into FTX. He ended up cashing out for over $2 billion, and he made like over 10x on his money. CZ is saying he got out of FTX because he started seeing that there's something not right, and he's kind of like poking fun at Kevin O'Leary. Sam Bankman-Fried answers back to CZ, and he's bitter. He's like, yo, you won. There's no need to say any of this, and we wanted you out. It's not like you wanted out. We wanted you out because we couldn't do any work with you because CZ is a Chinese company, and due to regulations, he couldn't do anything with CZ on the board or as an investor of FTX. This is also one of the reasons why Kevin O'Leary and all of these other people invested into FTX because FTX was the American darling. And then Sam Bankman-Fried's parents are compliance attorneys. Craziest thing is his mother runs one of the largest, I think it's actually the largest super PACs for the Democratic Party. And a super PAC is essentially, you can't donate directly to politicians, like an unlimited amount, but super PACs can collect an unlimited amount, and then they can donate to whoever they want. And then Caroline Ellison is the daughter of, and then Caroline Ellison's father is the head of the department at MIT that was the ex-boss directly on top of Gary Gensler. So crazy. Everything is obviously tangled. There's such a huge web over here. In 2021 of November, the crypto market was $3 trillion. It went up literally from 400 billion to over $3 trillion. And just like that, it went up over 600%. Boom. Within a year, from going up 600 plus percent, it went down 72% currently, 72%. And we're hanging on with a lifeline. If there's going to be more collapses, for example, there's a question about Tether, right? Tether stablecoin right now. That's what everyone's looking at. If something like that happens to Tether, we are absolutely shellacked. It's like crypto keeps dropping and we stabilize, crypto keeps dropping and we stabilize, but there's only so much we could take. Guys, I really want to bring in the story because, this information just does not stop. It's disgusting. It's absolutely absurd. And I think that I'm living in the crypto freaking twilight zone because I can't believe this is happening. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I appreciate the support of the channel.